Hello there guys, and welcome back to Blues Fans TV for yet another Premier League live match review by myself as Chelsea only just gone and got themselves another 3 points with another incredible performance. Oh my days, how good was that? How bloody good was that? I'm usually not too disappointed when the international break comes around because that means, I've got a bit of a break from all this YouTube stuff. But honestly, with how good this was, I'm bloody fuming that there's an international break now. I'm bloody fuming. Oh my God. How bloody good was that? I enjoyed that game so much. Okay, minute 9, I didn't enjoy. But the rest of that was so incredible. Hakim Ziyech. Oh my God. The guy isn't just any wizard. The guy is the bloody, I don't know, Harry Potter, Dumbledore, whatever else you want to call him, of bloody football. He is incredible. The guy is so good. The guy is so good. The guy started 4 games for Chelsea, 3 man of the match performance. How bloody ridiculous is that? How bloody ridiculous is that? Before I get, go any further and talk about the game itself, let me remind you to please subscribe to Blues Fans TV. That would be massively, massively appreciated. Also, drop a like if you're watching this right now. Drop a like if you're watching this later on as a video. And also, make sure you subscribe to my channel, which is just this name, Laurens Vesky on YouTube. Or the link is down in the description. Subscribe for incredibly in-depth analysis of every single Chelsea game, the day after every single Chelsea game, except tomorrow because I'm unavailable tomorrow, so I'll do it on Monday. But subscribe anyway. We just, surpassed 7,000 subscribers. So help me reach 8K subs, help me reach 10K subs. That'd be absolutely brilliant. Check it out. Link is down in the description. I want you guys involved. I get your guys' opinions involved. So make sure you come around for that. That would be bloody brilliant. And of course, what I need to say as well, quickly shout out our sponsors because, that always needs to happen. Do pre-order Football Manager 21 with the link down in the description. Get it early, pretty much just for being a Chelsea fan, and get 10% off using the code BluesFansTV. And of course, as you should know by now, if you want to order any of the new Chelsea kits, make sure you use the other link in the description below and use our promo code READY for up to 30% off selected items. But that is that. Let's talk about the game. And, let's start it off by talking about the lineup, which is, or was this rather. You can also see it move along at the bottom. Well, actually, let me get rid of that for the time being. This was the lineup that we started the game today with in a 4-3-3 formation, but in a 4-3-3 with 2 attacking aides, 1 DM, and it worked beautifully. It worked beautifully. Edouard Mendy again in goal. Sadly, having to give up his record of not conceding a single goal in the Premier League. But, it is what it is. Thiago Silva and Kurt Zouma as the 2 centre-backs, and Ben Chilwell and Reece James as the 2 full-backs. The back 5 remaining unchanged. But there was one change in midfield. And it was Jorginho that was dropped because Mateo Kovacic came into the side. But rather than him playing at the very base or moving to a 4-2-3-1 formation, we kept the shape, but just pushed Kante back as the deepest of the midfield 3, had Kovacic just one of the attacking 8s, and Mason Mount as the other attacking 8, and it was incredible. It was beautiful. I absolutely loved it. And then we had a front 3 of Timo Werner on the left, Tammy Abraham up front, and Hakim Ziyech, the wizard, the god himself, on the right. Of course, as you know, Christian Pulisic is still out injured, and Kai Havertz is still self-isolating, so both unavailable, which is making these results at the moment even more ridiculous, to be honest. 2 of, before the season, we would have said those 2 are some of our best players, right? Along Timo Werner, maybe Hakim Ziyech, and N'golo Kante, if he's on form and stuff, those we would have said are our best players. We have 2 of those missing, and we're still battering everybody. This is crazy, honestly. This is ridiculous. And of course, I'll get to what you guys have put into the chat in just a minute. But yeah, honestly, it was incredible. I mean, we had a chance early on in the game already when Chilwell got on the end of a cross at the far post. I think Tammy had a flick with his back heel, but couldn't quite direct it on target. But Chilwell got on the end of it at the far post, but couldn't, get too much of an angle on it because, well, couldn't get it past the keeper, I guess, because his angle was too tight from where he finished. But then the bad thing happened because we went 1-0 down. But that is almost what makes today even better, if you want to call it that. I'm unsure if I want to call it that, but that makes today almost even better because we went 1-0 down and we still came back from it, and we were a different Chelsea today. Like, fair fucking play, Frank Lampard, fair play. Because last year we might have collapsed going 1-0 down after 9 minutes. But today it was the complete opposite, and we just smashed them. And cheers for the £5 donation fantasy PGA Tour. I would sacrifice my family just to touch Ziyech's left one. Honestly, the guy is amazing. Honestly, the guy is so good. Oh, honestly, this is. Let me show you on screen. It's incredible. Absolutely incredible. I can't handle how bloody good this is. But let's talk about the goal we conceded, which was scored by, what's his name? David McGoldrick, who already scored against us when we lost against him 3-0 away from home at the end of last season. But they had a corner, and then N'golo Kante just made himself look like a bit of a mug because they played the corner short. Kante and Ziyech came out to run out for it. And you can even see Ziyech screaming and pointing Kante, like, watch out for that ball, watch out for the back pass, I guess. And Kante just runs with the ball. The ball is, corner is played short to the one guy, played back to the guy that initially played the corner. And then it's just an easy cross into the box, an easy cut back. Or rather, the guy runs for like 10 yards, cuts it back. Whoever that guy was took a shot. Let me actually... Sanderberger took the shot, and McGoldrick just stuck his foot out and tapped it in from really close range. Nothing, of course, Modi and really any of the defenders in the box can do about it. It just so happened to go in. But that was really it for all that Sheffield United had. That was really it from all that Sheffield United had. Yeah, of course, Modi had to make a couple of saves and they had a couple of shots on target, but nothing that was actually really dangerous. And we got better and better and better. And we turned it on, and the fluidity and the movement and the passing, and it got better and better and better. And we had a couple of chances. We hit the bar really, really, really quickly after they scored through Timo Werner. I can't even remember how that happened anymore now. I think it was another. Oh yeah, it was another incredible cross by Hakim Ziyech. The goalkeeper just about got his fingertips on it because it's one of those difficult ones. Does anyone get his head on it, or does it go directly for goal? So it's really, really difficult for the keeper those. And the keeper just about gets there, but then Timo Werner is at the far post, slides in to get the ball on target, but hits it right at the bar, and that was that. But not too long after that, into 23rd minute, Tammy Abraham comes up with the equaliser, which was crucially important today. That after going 1-0 down very early on, that we got an equaliser very, very soon after that. And it was, only 14 minutes later. And that is, very, very good. I was very, very happy with that. And it was a brilliant goal. Kovacic, I wasn't 100% sure whether I would trust him in that number 8 position. Sadly, he picked up a bit of an injury. Let's hope it's not that bad. But sadly, he picked up a bit of an injury. But he made a perfect right-sided number 8 run behind the defense, Hakim Ziyech with the perfect over-the-top ball. And Hakim, I will say, didn't start the game perfectly. Didn't find his range quite yet. Of course, he's that player that tries those risky balls that didn't quite come off. But that one, it started to get better and better and better. And by the end, it was crazy how good Hakim Ziyech was. But anyways, Kovacic makes that run. Hakim Ziyech plays the ball over the top. And Kovacic, great touch, and with the perfect cutback. Finally, someone making those cutbacks because we don't see them often enough. Tammy Abraham dropping back from the defenders perfectly. Incredible positioning and movement by Tammy Abraham. Goes for the shot, the first time shot. Actually scuffs it quite badly, but it still goes in at the far post, and we make it 1-1 at the time. And only 11 minutes later, we'll make it 2-1. I can't remember whether we had chances in between those. Probably did have another chance or two to actually already make it 2-1 before that. But it didn't matter because Ben Chilwell stepped up to score from a Hakim Ziyech ball. I'm pretty sure it came from a corner that we played short between Mount and Ziyech. So Mount played it short to Ziyech, and then Ziyech had a bit of a different angle to whip the ball in. And a bit like the one where Werner ended up hitting the bar, he whipped it in and the goalkeeper didn't know what to do. Do I come for it? Do I leave it? And to be honest, Chilwell looked quite funny because Chilwell didn't finish this. Chilwell was kind of just hit by Hakim Ziyech's ball. Ziyech didn't hit it. Ziyech didn't shoot. Chilwell didn't hit it. Chilwell didn't shoot the ball. No, he kind of got a bit scared, pulled his arms in, and it hit him on the leg, on the hip, whatever it was, and it just bounced in between the post and the keeper to make it 2-1, which was a crucial goal to go into half-time with already another lead. Even though Sheffield United, of course, just before their goal, they had about 3 or 4 corners in a row, which was, they put some pressure on us, and for the last 2 or 3 minutes of the first half, they put another bit of pressure on us. But in general, we were just bloody brilliant. From top to bottom, we were just bloody brilliant. And honestly, I could not have been any happier about this. But going into the second half, of course, no changes were made. And I will get to what you guys put into the chat. But we go into the second half, and it's just beautiful. Honestly, it's just beautiful. We take a while to score our first goal, or the first goal in the second half. So we make it 3-1 only in the 77th minute. It took us a while, but that football we played was beautiful. This is exactly how I've been wanting Chelsea to play for so many years. Attacking football, possession-based football, but not slow. This was quick passing football. Everyone was moving around. At some point, Kovacic and Mount were swapping sides. Kovacic was the left centre mid, Mount was the right centre mid. Everyone was moving left, right, and centre. Werner coming central, Mount going out to the wing, Ziyech coming central, Kovacic moving out to the wing, or the other way around. It was beautiful. It was moving left, right, and centre. We want every second ball back. Every second ball there was. One of Thiago Silva, Zuma, or N'golo Kante won the balls back. Sometimes Hakim Reece James, and sometimes Ben Chilwell, but we won every second ball back. Even Mason Mount getting involved in those as well. It was honestly, it was so great to see, but we just about didn't get that third goal, and we needed it badly. Even though Sheffield United, mind you, this season had never conceded more than 2 goals in a single game. Okay, they only scored 3 goals, and we gave them their 4th of the season, but they only conceded 2 goals in any game so far. Liverpool only scored 2, Man City only scored 1, Arsenal scored 2, I think, and Leeds only scored 2 or 1, I can't remember. And we scored 4 today. And in the 77th minute, the time had come. We get another free kick. I will admit, a questionable free kick. I didn't quite see how we were awarded the free kick there. But hey, we'll take those. We'll take those. Hakim Ziyech again steps up with his wonderful left foot and whips that ball into the box. Whips it right there. Thiago Silva comes storming in, gives it a little glance with the top of his head and glances it towards, directed towards the far post into the side netting to make it 3-1, which realistically was done and dusted because we were dominating the game so much. We had like 80% of the ball. 80% of the ball, one shot on target after the other, like their goalkeepers making great saves. Kovacic was throwing goals so early in the second half and tried to square it to Timo Werner, but the defender, Basham, made an incredible last-ditch tackle to block the squared pass to Timo Werner. Honestly, but that goal, that 3-1 absolutely sealed it. That 3-1 absolutely. I love the fact that all of you are putting the number 22 in the chat. I love that. Yes, up to 22. See, this is what a 22 looks like. Not Willian. No. What Hakim Ziyech did today, that was a better performance than I think Willian has ever had in a Chelsea shirt. And no disrespect to Willian. A lot of disrespect to Robbie, though, because the man, first of all, mispronounced Ziyech's name and then said Willian's better than Ziyech. He said that. He said Williams better than Ziyech. These men are such mugs. People should just stop talking about football if they don't know what football is other than in the Premier League. There's more to football than just the Premier League. Maybe actually open your mind to it, people. But honestly, great. Anyway, 77th minute, 3-1. And then only 3 minutes later, Timo Werner makes it 4-1. But literally a minute after we make it 3-1, Ziyech pulls out another incredible over-the-top ball, and Werner is actually 1-on-1 with the keeper, chips it like this far wide, of scoring at that point. But only a few minutes later, he gets a goal anyway. A bit of a silly goal, really, because we were, again, passing our way through midfield. But Sheffield United closed us down, and then it was kind of like I don't know the English term for this. In German, it's called a Pressball. So, when 2 people try to hit the ball at the same time, that's kind of what happened between Kante and one of the Sheffield players. And it just ended up going through the Sheffield defence. And Timo Werner, obviously, with his ridiculous pace, being the first on it, and so smashed it home past the keeper to make it 4-1. And it was honestly brilliant. It was honestly brilliant. And other than N'golo Kante's mistake for the first goal, every single player was incredible today. Even Timo Werner, who I criticised on Twitter a little bit, but not necessarily because he's bad or was playing badly, but because I still don't think he's perfectly suited to play on the wing when the opposition sits deep. He's a great winger and inside forward if you play a counter-pressing football and counter-attacking football like Leipzig do. But when he's just on the wing and the opponent sits really deep, it's a tough one and it's really difficult. Oh, we have over 1,000 people watching. Everyone, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, and check out my channel as well. The link is down in the description. I would massively appreciate that. But anyways, let me keep going. I still don't think Timo Werner is perfectly suited to playing on the wing when the opponent sits deep and we have a lot of possession. That's just not his game because he can't use his pace much. He's not the best dribbler. He's not bad at it, but he's not the best dribbler. He's not going to go past people in one-on-one defending, and he can't use his incredible finishing because he's not ever getting close enough to goal. But the way Tammy Abraham is playing up top, I'm not complaining, but let's talk through the team. Let me get the lineup up one more time to talk through the team. Edouard Mendy did concede his first goal in the Premier League today, but of course nothing he could have done about that. Very secure other than catching crosses, catching balls that were shot at him. Still very good performance. Thiago Silva scored a goal. Kurt Zouma playing incredibly well. They were both absolutely remarkable. Reece James, incredible. Didn't get an assist today, didn't get a goal today, but the guy is amazing. His link-up play with Hakim Ziyech is out of this world, and with Kovacic as well today. Ben Chilwell got his goal, involved in everything. He has 2 goals and 3 assists already this season. What a signing he's been. He's getting more goals and assists than Alonso did, but he's actually good at defending. How bloody good is that? We have a left back that still scores and assists like Alonso, more assists than Alonso, but still scores like Alonso, but he's actually good at defending. Honestly, I'm so bloody buzzing. I'm so bloody buzzing off my tits. It's absolutely incredible. I'm telling you guys, it's incredible. N'golo Kante, a brilliant performance. Yes, fell asleep for the goal. Hey, shit happens. We won the game 4-1 in the end. Everyone goes to sleep at times. It shouldn't happen, especially when your teammate even tells you what to do and you don't do it and you end up conceding from it. But hey ho, it happens. Other than that, he was incredible. And, you know, a lot of people are criticizing me for my N'golo Kante hit. And, you know, watch the game today and see why we're so much better when Kante isn't in the final third. See that fluidity that we have with Kovacic and that we have with Mount, or when we have Havertz back, that we have with those two attacking eights. That's not what Kante offers. That's why I'm saying, I said on my channel, he kind of just stands in the way. And I'm sorry, but it's true. And Maurizio Sarri played him as a different kind of eight, as a box-to-box eight. Frank Lampard has more of proper attacking eights, and that's just not where N'golo Kante should be played every game, in my opinion. That 6 role, maybe not against every opponent, but especially when we have the large majority of possession, that is where he's meant to be playing. And he was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Mateo Kovacic, absolutely brilliant. I hope he didn't injure himself too badly. Great assist for the first goal, really important as well. But in general, just a brilliant display. Mason Mount, I thought, was really, really good as well. Maybe not quite as involved and quite as fluid and trickery as Kovacic, but think about this one. We did everything down the right because of Hakim Ziyech being on that side. We didn't do so much on the left. It was more like Ziyech whipping it over to the left to Chilwell and Werner. But because Werner doesn't give you that creativity on the left wing, of course, the left side attention midfielder will also struggle a bit more. But Mount was running his socks off, putting in tackles, leading that press, playing really, really well, having a couple of shots from outside the box, which I've been craving for him to do more. Of course, okay, he didn't score from any of them, but it's still important that he does it. Timo Werner, like I said, what I didn't like is he was a bit slow on a lot of those balls by Ziyech that switched the play that were meant for him. He never really started running. He apologized like 3 or 4 times. I should have been running there. I should have been there. He apologized. He needs to do a bit more relationship work, needs to have between those two, but hey, it will come. And at the end of the day, he's still got on the score sheet. So what can I really be complaining about, honestly? Tammy Abraham got a goal as well. Brilliant. Absolutely. Like, the guy's doing really, really well. The guy improved so much at his hold-up play, at his distribution. So incredible. I don't know whether it was Frank that taught him, Jody Morris, or Olivier Giroud himself. But now Olivier Giroud doesn't give you anything that Tammy doesn't give you other than a headed, you know, aerial threat, maybe. But the hold-up play by Tammy is so good now, I don't need Giroud on the pitch. I don't need it. Honestly, Tammy is doing incredibly well. And of course, last but certainly not least, Hakim Ziyech, the man himself. What I've obviously praised him at the start already, but what a man. What a beautiful, beautiful man. Hakim, you're obviously not watching this. But if someone clips this up and sends it to him, Hakim Ziyech, I love you. Ziyech, however which way you want to pronounce, the Dutch way, the North African way, however way you want to pronounce, I love you, mate. Honestly, what a wonderful left foot you have. And once even went for a shot from outside the box with this right foot. Okay, got blocked, but it was an absolute thunderbolt. You know, this guy smashed it. And bloody EA only giving him 2-star weak foot. Ridiculous. I bet you they won't give him another uniform. They should, because it's a second man of the match performance. But because he didn't score, they won't. But it's ridiculous. Honestly, the guy's so good. The guy's so good. It's driving me crazy how good that man is. It's actually insane. I'm going to get to a couple of more of your comments now. Is anyone going to say anything other than number 22? All right, it's Ziyech, you mug. No, Sammy. Obviously, it's Sammy in the comments. The Dutch way, which is where he grew up, is Ziyech. The North African way is Ziyech. So no, there's those 2 ways. Ziyech overrated. Can someone please find out his Twitter account and just mug him off, because that is ridiculous. Kovacic was playing bloody right wing. I mean, half the time he was. Yeah, that's what I mean with the fluidity, the movement. Ziyech cutting inside and then Kovacic moving out wide and Mount being there and Kovacic and bloody hell, it was incredible. I absolutely loved it. I love it so much. Werner played well next to Tammy on the right. He did at the end. Yeah, that was true. Olivier Giroud. No, wait, what? What are you talking about? Don't know what you mean. If Havertz and Pulisic, bloody hell, so many people in the chat struggling to keep up with your comments. Wow, what if they played? Yeah, you know, exactly. What if they played? Hopefully no one gets injured during the internationals. Yeah, couldn't agree more, When unlucky not to get a hat-trick, hit the bar post. Hit the post? Did his chip hit the post? It might have done. And of course, let me just mention the 2 substitutions we made. Only made 2, which I think is strange, but hey, we have the international coming up. I told you about Kovacic, came off injured. Jorginho replaced him. Then N'golo Kante did move further forward into that number 8 position. And later on in the 87th minute, Olivier Giroud came on for Timo Werner to give him like 5 minutes off, I guess. Not sure what kind of the point was there. But okay, his chip hit the post. Okay, I didn't even notice that. Where will Havertz play? Well, instead of Kovacic, obviously, because Kovacic was good today, but you know, Kovacic still has a bad games. Or maybe even instead of Mount, you know, if Kovacic keeps playing like this, maybe Havertz will play instead of Mount. Ziyech, Moroccan greetings from the Netherlands, good vibes. That is what I like to see, mate. That is what I like to see. Maybe you could tell me in the comments whether it's better to pronounce him Ziyech or Ziyech. Maybe you could let me know. Although there's so many people in the comments, I might just miss it. Ziyech is from what? From Krypton. From Krypton, yeah. We should have scored 3 more if Kovacic... Bloody hell, so many people in the chat. Yeah, Kovacic could have done a bit better on the squaring one, but hit the post, no clean sheet. Yeah, no clean sheet, but hey, let's not cry about things. We can't keep a clean sheet every game. We don't. We got 1-0 down in the 9th minute, and we go and batter Sheffield United. They're a really good team. I know they're bottom of the league. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They're a really good team. You saw them play today in part of the first half. We annihilated them. Top to bloody bottom. I know he's from Morocco, but he grew up in the Netherlands. Obviously, I know he's from Morocco, silly. Lampard out. Yeah, I kind of want to highlight this. Giordano Gark, whatever your name is pronounced. Lampard out. Are you sure, mate? Are you sure? Because I do want to talk about this. I was critical of Frank Lampard at times this season myself. I'm happy to admit, Frank, fair play. If we keep going like this, if we actually keep going like this, I might have to change my mind and say we might challenge for the league. Because if this keeps going, obviously we had a 7-win period last November as well. But if we actually keep playing like this, with 2 of our best players not even available, it's crazy. This is crazy. The only problem I have is without Thiago Silva, we're significantly worse. And obviously because he's flying now to Brazil, he won't be back. He won't be playing in the Newcastle game, in the first game back after the international break. So those kind of games, we might have a couple of issues. And also, we don't really have another DM other than Kante. But hey, let's see what happens in the January transfer window. We might actually be title contenders. I'm not going to jump ahead of myself and say we'll win the title or whatever else. But if we keep going like this, we well and truly are, guys. And someone said earlier, Ziyech is contending with Kevin De Bruyne right now. The way he played today, well and truly is. And De Bruyne hasn't done much this season. Mondi, I don't know what you're talking about, Mondi, but he was good. Ziyech is the best. Even sometimes we feel some players don't know what you're talking about. But yeah. Ziyech was born in Holland. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. But he still plays for Morocco, so he's Moroccan and Moroccan heritage. I mean, they don't actually know whether he was born in the Netherlands or not. I just knew he grew up there. Angry Hotsadoi didn't come on at 4. Don't know what you're talking about, but yeah, you can call Ziyech anyway you want to call him. Or just call him the new Cruyff. The new Cruyff, yeah, why not? Chelsea is 3rd. Yeah, Chelsea is 3rd now. Of course, we're level on points now with Liverpool, but of course, Liverpool are yet to play Man City tomorrow night. Let's see how that goes. Who's be better so far, Reguilon or Chilwell, in my opinion, but I haven't watched every Spurs game, so it's difficult to judge. Ziyech should have played for Holland. Hey, what about Werner position? I spoke about this. I'm not going to talk about it again, but if you want to hear what I had to say about it, go back a little bit. Ziyech is your uncle. Ziyech is all about uncles. Ziyech is all about uncles. And can we not discuss where Ziyech should have been playing from? It doesn't matter. He plays for Chelsea. That's what matters right now, okay? Ziyech can do better. He's playing in a safe mode. Yes, that's the thing. Ziyech can do better. If you watch the first 15, 20 minutes of the game, he wasn't really finding his range. The guy... and if Werner gets to grips with Ziyech's passes, Ziyech will get about 15 assists every single bloody game. Because if Werner, with his pace, especially if he plays on the wing, and if Ziyech whips those to the other side and Werner is on them, Werner will get a ridiculous amount of goals and Ziyech will get a ridiculous amount of assists. Honestly, I'm just baffled by how good we are. And I need to get back to that. Frank, I criticised them at parts this season, especially early when we conceded 3 against West Brom, 3 against Southampton, and then I didn't see enough of us against Man United, and I think we should have done more against it. But hey, if it wasn't for VAR being completely useless in the Premier League, we would have still won that game, even though we went for the safe option. But we got that basics. We got that basics right. We started from scratch, defend upwards, and now we're just battering people. Of course, hey, it might not continue for the rest of the season. It might not even continue after the international break. But for now, It's incredible. Think about the last 4 games. But Burnley, now Krasnodar 4-0, Burnley 3-0, Rennes 3-0, Sheffield United 4-1. The last 4 games, we scored a grand total of 14 goals. 14 goals in the last. This is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. This is incredible. I love it. When will Pulisic be back? I don't know, mate. I have no idea when he'll be back. We'll have to wait and see. Hopefully after the international break, but to be honest, I doubt it. Super Frank is God and Ziyech is Jesus. Not quite sure about that one. Who noticed we don't need Kai? No, we do. We do need Kai. We'll just be even better, mate. We'll just be even better, honestly. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I think I'm going to leave it here. I've been gone for 25 minutes, guys. Let me just shout out to a couple of more things. Subscribe to Blues Fans TV if you haven't already. Smash that like button. There's 900 of you watching. Smash that like button right now. It doesn't cost you any money. It barely costs you any time. And just smash the like button if you're happy about today's results. Smash the like button if you're happy about how good Hakim Ziyech is and will get even better for Chelsea Football Club. Just smash the like button. I would massively appreciate it. And check out my personal channel, Laurens Vescoli, on YouTube. The link to it is down in the description, or you just type in the name on YouTube and subscribe. That'd be massively appreciated. I do even more in-depth analysis of every single game than I do here over there the day after every single Chelsea game, except tomorrow. I'll be doing it on Monday because I'm busy tomorrow. But yeah, subscribe for that. Help me reach 8K subs, 10K subs after that. Honestly, I want you guys involved. I get even more of your comments involved. And, we talk about everything in depth, whether it was Werner on the wing, how good Ziyech is, the formations, the system, Frank, the defense. We talk about everything. So make sure you check that out. I would massively appreciate it. And just lastly, let me shout out our sponsors one more time. Do pre-order Football Manager 21 with the link down in the description. Get it early, pretty much just for being a Chelsea fan, and get 10% off using the code BluesFansTV. And also, if you want to order any of the new Chelsea gear, make sure you use the other link down in the description below and use our promo code READY for up to 30% off selected items. But guys, I'm going to leave it here. Appreciate every single one of you that has tuned in. Good stream, mate. I love that from you. Cheers. I love all of you guys, honestly. Appreciate the support at all times. Of course, up to Chelsea. Thank you guys for watching. Up to Chelsea, just said it, but up to Chelsea again. And I'll see you when I see you.